Hi, I'm Jeannie Murphy with Talented People. Two of our segments are featuring the Santa Choice Award winners, and today our special author guest is Dorthea Jensen, and she has penned the book Frizzy the S.A.D, S-A-D elf, and you to tell us a little bit about it. Dorthea, welcome to the show, Skyping in.
Very nice to be here.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been writing for a long time. I do two kinds of writing. I do these elf books, which are rhyming verse and illustrated, and I also do historical fiction for older kids, for middle graders. So I'm sort of a split personality in my career, I'm afraid. I have a Bachelor of Arts in English from Carleton College, and I have a master's in education from the University of New Mexico. I've lived all over the United States and also in Holland and in Brazil. But now I live in New Hampshire, and I've been here for almost 25 years. So I have 3 children who are all grown up and 6 grandsons.
That is so precious. And,
yes.
And your book is as well. You got a review from the Santa Choice Awards that read, "This cute holiday tale is presented in a poem format that keeps readers on the edge of their seats wondering how a talented elf can find her special place in life." Tell us what was the inspiration of the book, and tell us a little bit about it, because it is a adorable story.
Well, I think in order to talk about it, I'm going to have to explain where the whole Izzy elf concept came from. She's actually the 4th book in the series, and but this whole thing started when I was a little girl, and my father, who was a doctor, went on a home call Christmas morning and tried to turn the Christmas tree lights on, and they fell over on top of him, which woke us up, and I thought, oh boy, we trapped Santa. And
That's so cute.
But anyway, so it's been in my head for years to write a story about Santa or one of his elves trapped in the living room of some kids. So that was the first book. But then I knew that Tizzy had to have some elf colleagues. So I made up 7 other elves, and Frizzy is one of those. And she is the 4th story I've written. I plan to write 4 more, so there'll be a story for each of the elves. That's Busy, Fizzy, Dizzy, Whizzy, Quizzy, Blizzy, Tizzy, and Frizzy are their names. So anyway, that's what happened when I started writing these elf stories is that the different elves took on definite characteristics as we went along, and it became clear that Frizzy had a real problem with depression, because her job was cutting and curling the Christmas doll's hair, and every Christmas when Santa would take the dolls away from her, she'd be very depressed. And we called it S.A.D, Seasonal Affection Disorder, because she missed her dollies so much. So she goes to Santa, and she asks him if she can do something different. She wants to work on something that she won't get so attached to that she's sad when it leaves, and so she ends up making monster truck toys.
It's just the cutest story, and it's so funny the way that she really does want to change careers because it's so depressing. And you get this picture of the kids really relating with the story. So don't give it away, but tell everybody a little bit about how sales are doing, and where can they go to get your book?
Mostly it's available online through Amazon and Barnes & Noble and Book Depository.
We just want to thank you again for calling in today. Anything else you'd like to say? You have about a minute left, and we want to congratulate you again on your Santa Choice Award.
Oh, well, thank you. I just wanted to show you my Frizzy doll.
Pull it in a little closer to your head there so everybody can see. Frizzy. And also we should mention that the book is written in a poem. So if you want to be entertained, I love the plays on the words that you had throughout the book. Very creative.
Well, I do it. I love writing in verse, and it's very different from my historical fiction writing. I feel as if I'm sort of using all sides of my brain very in different ways. And actually the writing is the easiest part for me because the rhymes just pop into my head, and I write to entertain myself and my grandchildren. And my grandchildren, 4 of my grandchildren have now been in the elf books. And then my daughter gave birth to twins, so now I'm going to have to write one. They're going to be in the next one.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations. That's going to be so much fun.
Yes.
Well, keep us posted on all of your elves and your family and
do.
your grandchildren, and I'm sure your kids as well are really lucky to have you, such an entertaining grandmother.
Yeah, well,
all the best to you. Again, congratulations on your award.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.